Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Nagatomo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pull it. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety. Thuram. Arsenal finding their passes.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Nagatomo delivers. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And it's Messi. Lovely ball and tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. Has a look and plays it forward. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Searching pass he's played there.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Maldini. Now who's going to be first to this? Pullet chasing after it. And it's Vieira. And they can counter here. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Maldini calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through. Messi! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Nagatomo goes on a charge down the left.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a good ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. He's gone down, but the... And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Maldini. And it's Lahm.
Mbappe!
And he's done very well to deal with it.
Vietnam are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Arsenal are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! Always going over the top.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Up he goes! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. Cruyff given the lift of his goal. Ambitious ball here. And this is real chance! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lahm. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lahm. To Thuram.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he skips past his man. Cruyff. And that has been clubbed away. Like a oh, smashing header! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal are having a ball here. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Figo. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Thuram cuts it out. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that, looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Nakalele eases the ball away from him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pass somewhat off target. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's superb. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gullit might just make this. Oh, well measured. Shot could be on. Out towards the flank. Deep cross. Cleared without hesitation. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Spread neatly.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham! Bellingham! And he steered it beyond the post. Davids.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That looks a good ball through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Nakalele. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved. Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni van Bronckhorst, someone who excels both as a defensive midfielder and a fullback. He's going to have to be busy in trying to cover both positions.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mateus. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Lahm. And it's Lahm, clipped into space. Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Conte. It's Lampard. Van Bronckhorst. Maldini.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking for a runner. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely weighted ball. Tossed somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Rummenigge. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get... And Messi! Again, has another go, and he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw.
Big chance, must be! Real chance! Just cruising, they are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was...
Bullet! He's fizzed it forward, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. João Cancelo wins the duel this time, and it's Hazard. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini played back into the centre. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. Mateus, great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Oh, smashing header! Lampard.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. As it's Hazard! Arsenal are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
Yeah, I felt that this was what they were...
Bullet! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Lam.
2 added
He's
minutes
tried
has been
one!
indicated.
Oh, brilliant save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Cruyff. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter.
So that was the
now
first
they
half.
just need to make
We
sure
believe
they
the boys
retain
can
their
turn it
focus
around.
until the
Of
very
course
end.
they will.
No slip-ups.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Arsenal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're just settling back into this second half. Maldini gets good distance on it. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Lahm plays. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the keeper... Rummenigge! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Arsenal are... There could be... And Hullet! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lampard. Conte. And the return pass. Distributed tidily. Owned beyond the defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that could set him on his way. Chance here to counter. Neto. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lahm looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And it's Lahm. Mateus, given the lift of his goal. He has found the way through. And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Terrific header! Oh, taken with style! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive feet.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Unlucky lads. Let's hope for better luck next time.